about the 5 things that you want to focus on if you want to get centered in the midst of chaos. So we're in some really chaotic, weird times right now. And these things are really, really important for you to get centered, for you to get focused. So this way you're able to go after what it is that you want. So the 5 things, I'm gonna go right into it because you already know the reason for getting focused, so we don't need to go into that. So the 5 things are divided into basically 2 sections. The first section is governing your mind, your thoughts, your images, your voices in your head, perception, things like that. And the other 3 is governing your body, okay? So the 5 things are this. For your mind would be your surrounding and the people that you're connected with, okay? Those will influence your mind directly. What that means, surrounding, like your actual physical space, the room that you're at, the house that you're at, your physical structure surrounding, It could be a structure like the room or house, or it can be like the town you're in, city you're in, things like that. Number 2 is people, the people that you're connected to, the people that you hang around with, the people that you associate with. The other 3 is associated with your body. What that means is, number 1, movement, which governs the circulation of energy and circulation of blood in your body. Number 2 is your nutrition, what you put inside of your body, because that also dictates your circulation. If you put a lot of bad stuff inside of your body, it's not gonna work out, you're gonna get blocked, and that's going to prevent you from being centered. The last thing is your rest, your recovery. If you're burning the candles at both ends and you're super focused, but you're not getting enough recovery, then you're creating a lot of tension, you're burning yourself out, and therefore it's gonna throw you off center, okay? So those are the 5 things, and now I'm gonna go and just dive into each and every one of them. So let's go into the mind first, the first 2, surroundings and the people you're around. So the surroundings is really simple. You wanna make sure your surroundings is clean. That's the base thing. Clean, organized. That means when you look around the room, you want to make sure things are not laying around everywhere. Because what happens is if it's laying around everywhere, your mind is going to pick it up. It's like imprinting into your mind. You may not have to think about it, but simply looking at a mess, looking at all these things covering your table, looking at these covering your dining table or all over your couch or your floor, it takes up mental space. So clean it, get it away, throw it away, things that you don't need, get it organized. Okay, number 1. And number 2 is make sure your space is comfortable, right? So organization, things like that is great. Cleanliness is great. Cleanliness also means clean it, like physically clean it. Get a rag, sweep things up, clean it. So when you put things up, that's great. But if it's dirty, energetically, all of that is like clogging up your pipes. All of that is like making you don't feel expanded, right? You want to be free. You want to feel clean. We want to have clarity. Dirtiness that you're physically in also creates fogginess in your mind and throws you off from your center. Also now, people disconnect from people that isn't supporting you, that isn't aligned with where you want to go. If you are looking to make a change in your life and the people that you hang around with, all they want to do is hold on to their old ways, nothing is wrong with them. Everybody's got a different journey in their life, but it is very important for you to recognize that they're not on the same path as you, and you want to start creating space. You want to stop hanging around with them as much, or just kind of disconnect from them. Doesn't mean you just stop being their friend, but you need to be around people that support your energy, that supports where you want to go, that supports the same vision, has to support the same values, okay? That's going to be very important for influencing your mental space, okay? Your thoughts, the way you see yourself, the way you see your surroundings, the way you see your life, okay? You want to make sure people that you're around are going the same direction. If you're doing this, then that means at this very moment now, they are not good for you in your life. And this even counts for family as well. They can be your family. You're not going to disconnect from them, but you can stop spending much time with them. Okay, it's just how it is. There's no hard feelings. This is what is necessary for each individual person to be able to expand and grow into the way that we can be. Okay, we don't want to be lagging and try and drag people that aren't going the same direction. Now, the other 3, okay, first thing is movement. Movement, that means moving your body. Now, movement, there's a lot of different types of movement. Generally, the reason for movement is to increase the circulation throughout the body, but there's a lot of different types of movement. So basically, let's just make it really simple. Movement, increasing your heart rate, making sure that you're able to work your muscles, increase your heart rate, increase the circulation, get you sweating, increasing the temperature of your body. So this way you're able to increase the blood flow, increase the energy flow, okay? Number 2 is nutrition. So nutrition, most people when they think about that, they think, do I need to go on a diet? Am I fat or am I not fat? But don't look at nutrition just like that. Look at it as your ability to go and keep your body clean. So nutrition, making sure they're eating clean foods. It's not about whether or not you're losing weight or losing fat. It's about how clean is your body. You know how it feels like when you eat foods that aren't good and you feel sluggish. You're hungry, you eat a lot of food, and now not only are you full, but you're sluggish. Your energy is crashing. You feel like you want to go to sleep. That means you didn't put good nutrition inside of you. Now, the last thing is sleep. It's the simplest, but it's one of the most difficult things, because at the end of the day, when we want to go to bed, you're focusing on thinking that the day is not over because there's more things you wanted to do that you weren't able to do. It's something that we've all have faced, and it's just really important to know that the day is done. A good trick is to go and just go through the entire day really quickly and just identify all the things that you accomplished. Identify all the tasks that you did and realize that anything that you didn't do, did you do the best that you can, yes or no? And if you did, great, it's time to go to bed. If you didn't, realize what it is that you can improve on and then go to bed, because there's nothing more you can do now. Because if you didn't get enough sleep, then the next day you will have a repeat of low performance, because you would only have 4 hours of sleep, 5 hours of sleep, and you try to push it today, but you're not going to be able to make it really well tomorrow. And then the next day at the end of the night, you're going to feel bad because you didn't do the things you wanted to do.